Okay, sorry about that, folks. Okay. Okay, so as I was saying, so the basic overview of the app, when you download the Cash app, you first need to set up your, connect your bank account and your debit card. And also there is a KYC process. There's a short 3-minute video that you can catch on YouTube if you haven't done that already. In order to use the Bitcoin feature on Cash App, you must have your KYC set up. So this is when you open up Cash App, this is what your dashboard normally will come up, the green screen, I call it. This is the actual icon of the Cash App. Where we're going to be focusing on is the house, which is the investment one. So the icons are listed here on the left. So we have the house, which is the home dashboard. We have the cash card, which is connects you to the how you can spend the fiat currency, and also to use the Cash App's digital card, which I'm going to come to later. Here's the Cash App icon, as I said earlier. And then this is where we'll be focusing tonight, the investment app, which is where you would find Bitcoin. And then, of course, this little clock here is an activity log. It shows your activities and purchases and transfers, etc. So it's a whole list of information for you just to keep a record. Okay, so we're going to click onto the invest, and that's this little squiggly line at the bottom, and that takes you to this page here. Okay, and we're going to go over buying Bitcoin. Okay, so when buying Bitcoin, this button would pop up here at this option to buy, and this would be to send. So what we do is click the buy button. This pops up, which says gives you the option of a standard one-time order, which gives you some denominations here at the bottom. However, if you can customize exactly how much you want to buy in Bitcoin, if you click this button here with the 3 little dots. And also, you can set this up as a standard one time, or you can make this a regular purchase of Bitcoin if you would like to. Okay, so after you choose your denomination, you click next, you confirm the purchase. It gives you information of where it's coming from your bank. It tells you how much you're buying. It tells you the amount of buying in Bitcoin, and then it tells you the exchange rate. So, and then it charges you a fee, of course, and it tells you the total. So you would just simply hit confirm after that's all set. And then we're going to go to the next slide. So after you have purchased, now we're going to be sending this Bitcoin to the GS Trade wallet, and also the GS Partners wallet. Now it's for the contest and for the vouchers and the airdrops. So the steps, follow this very carefully, the next few steps. So when sending Bitcoin, you're going to want to be in, go to the icon that's the home icon here. Okay, so there are 2 ways to send Bitcoin. You would go to the invest page, and then there's that little triangle, looks like an airplane or a little arrow on the bottom of the invest page. And it shows buy, sell. You can buy Bitcoin, you can sell Bitcoin, or you could send it. Okay, so we would just simply click this button here to send it. Okay, so the sending Bitcoin option 1 is the QR code scanner. Now, I'm not sure if everyone knows what a QR code is. You're seeing them all out there now. People can click on them and scan with their phones, and it takes you to a website. This is a feature that comes in very handy, especially in the crypto space. It makes life a lot easier to transfer and send Bitcoin using the QR code scanner. So on the icon that you're sending Bitcoin, and after you click that arrow, on the top of the screen there is a little square, and it's that's the icon, scanner icon. So that's how you would know how to click that button. So once that button comes up, it's gonna bring on your phone um, the option to allow your phone to use its camera. And so you would just simply click OK, and then you can scan the QR code. So for example, I have the GS Trade wallet open here. And when you're depositing Bitcoin to the GS Trade, you have to scan the address here, the web address, and then that web address will come into the next page on the Cash app, okay? So once that address appears, it's gonna appear in this little box, okay? And then you would simply click send Bitcoin, type in the amount, and make sure when you're typing the amount of Bitcoin, the decimals are important. So they'll usually start you off with 0.00 based on the amount that you have in here. So just be very careful. If there's no need to add zeros here or take away zeros, just follow exactly what you have up here, put that exact amount in. It's very important. Otherwise, you could send more or you could send less. Also, another option, if you do not want to use the QR code, you could simply copy the wallet address from GS Trade and paste it into an email address, and then email it to yourself or text yourself if that's easier for you. This is your option 2. Okay, so once you paste it there, you would follow the steps to send, and then you'll get a text message from Cash App that you are confirmed that you're sending Bitcoin, and then you would get a text message that it's on the blockchain, and it should take about an hour, sometimes more, depending on how busy things are. So always expect, don't try to send Bitcoin, give yourself enough time. Like for example, if we're coming to the end of a contest or an airdrop voucher and it ends at 6 o'clock our time, try and do this a few hours before because it could take some time to send Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin's a little slower than most the other cryptos. That's another thing to keep in mind. Okay. Now, depositing Bitcoin. So you could deposit Bitcoin. You could send Bitcoin to your Cash app and deposit it there. And this is where we're going to be focusing next, is to deposit Bitcoin on Cash App and then finally cashing out. So for example, you must take the wallet address from, for example, I have the GS Trade open here. So for example, if you wanted to cash out of some of your GS G999 coins, you would simply once the exchange is open on the 15th, you'll be able to trade some of your coins for Bitcoin, and then you could send that Bitcoin over to Cash App. Also, right now with our GS partners, you are earning commissions in Bitcoin and Ethereum in real time, and from people in your team buying airdrops and going to be buying packages. So it's important you can send Bitcoin to your Cash App if you needed to cash out from some of your commissions, which is really cool. This is very exciting. I was super excited when I saw that. So for depositing Bitcoin, you would simply open up the this screen here. Excuse me. Let me go back. I'm not too far. So, and then in the invest icon, you're going to hit deposit Bitcoin. All right, and now on the Cash App screen, you're going to see a QR code pop up. But if you're not using two different devices, this is where the copy and paste would come in handy. So you would simply just copy this address here. Make sure you copy the entire address, and always, note to self for everyone, try and remember to count at least the first 4 numbers and the last 4 numbers of letters, because you just make sure that everything's entered properly when you're copying and pasting wallets. Okay, so simply in GS Trade, when you have to withdraw Bitcoin from GS Trade, you have to create a new wallet. So this box will open up a drop down on the GS Trade wallet, and there'll be a box here. I don't have the image, I apologize, to copy and paste the wallet address into GS Trade, and then you can write the name of it as Cash App. You click and then you have to simply put the amount of Bitcoin that you're withdrawing, and then you hit submit, and then the GS Trade platform will send Bitcoin to your Cash App address through the blockchain. So again, remember, Bitcoin takes about an hour, sometimes a little bit more. So just be patient with this whole process. Now, this is the fun part. Once your Bitcoin is sent over and you wanted to cash out of some of your commissions, now this is one of the most convenient features about a Cash App. So Cash App, as I said before, you have the option that you could use you get a Cash App card is what it's called. You can earn points, etc. But I usually don't use it. I just would rather send money back to my bank account, which you can do. That's cashing out. So once your Bitcoin is back in Cash App, you would go back to the invest screen, which is the little squiggly line, like I said, and then you're going to click sell Bitcoin. So as you want to sell the amount you have, and you're basically selling it for cash. Okay. So that's the reason why I'm saying is, remember, buying Bitcoin is to buy it and send it over. And then when you're sending Bitcoin from GS Trade back to Cash App, and you want to cash out, you're basically going to hit sell, excuse me. And then once you sold it, the denomination from Bitcoin goes into your cash fiat part of the wallet, which is click on the home screen. And then you're going to see this button that says cash out. Okay. And the cash out button but then it'll give you an option that you could send the money to your bank account, or you could have it just on the Cash App and use it on your card if you have a card, or you can use the digital version of this card. Let me see something. That's it. Okay. So does anyone have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to see right now. Does anyone talk? Let me see. Let me see something. Okay. Let me make sure everybody's not muted.
Good evening. I have a question. I did not catch the beginning of that. Is there some way that we can pick up this recording that we can go through it?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I can't see your name here right now. Hold on one second. Yes,
Jamal.
there actually is. This is being recorded, and it's going to be posted on the Telegram GS Partners site. So you'll be able to view it again. And there's also last week's video is there as well, where all of these are recorded by the trainers. So what is your question? We have some time. I can answer it, sir.
Well, I just basically want to see, how do you start it again in terms of, yeah.
I don't mind. Look, if everybody else is fine with it, I could show you.
Yeah, because I'm taking notes. That's why I apologize.
Okay. Yeah, no, believe me, I get it. So I just went over the basic overview of the dashboard icons. And I was talking about the importance of how you navigate through this app.
Okay.
And you could follow. What Miss Sheila said, not to really go back there, so I'm not. But so buying Bitcoin, I'll just give you a quick overview. Buying Bitcoin, you would simply go to the invest app part of the app. It's just this icon.
Got that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then buying Bitcoin, you would click one of the denominations, or you can customize your own denomination.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you confirm that, you buy your Bitcoin, and then in order to send it now, you would have to go back to the home screen, and you'll have a Bitcoin denomination then. So, and this is how you would send it through. And then I go into further detail about how to send it specifically to your GS Trade account, and also to the partners account.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Does anybody else have any questions?
Yes, my name is Herman Lennon.
Hi,
Um, is there I noticed that when I use Cash App, sometimes that they tell you when there's not a charge, and so you have to wait to that time, to cash it out. And
Yeah.
some of them, sometimes they charge you a fee. So is that the same with Bitcoin, the same way?
Yes, yeah, there's always going to be fees in cryptocurrency and Cash App. Yeah, that's just that's normal for the fees. I mean, honestly, we like fees because in GS Trade, whenever the fees go, our coins are used as fees, and that makes the the value of our coin go up. But yeah, to send it to your bank, you could pay a little extra, and you can send it within like 1 or 2 days. And then the average time I think is like 3 days to cash out and send it to your bank. But yes, the fees are normal and they vary in different. So like, for example, the higher the price for you pay for Bitcoin, you're gonna pay a higher fee. For example, like if I'm sorry, I should rephrase that. The more the higher the amount of Bitcoin that you purchase, the higher your fees are gonna be. So, but sending is pretty, they're not that too high in Cash App. They're actually pretty good, the fees. Does that answer your question? Anyone else have?
Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
hi.
yes. Is there a verification process to be able to open up the wallet? I had a feeling today said ready to send over to the GS partners, but it said you have to verify your ID. Is that?
Yes,
I
bear
think I
with me.
did that because yeah,
Did
a
you
long time
connect,
ago.
did you connect your bank account?
Yes, I was connected.
Okay. Oh, so then you have like your card information is showing and everything, just like, for example, like here you see
KYC.
how, does this have the routing number here and the accounts like that?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
So, mhm.
go ahead.
So if they have not done that, they will need to do that.
Yes, yes, you need to connect it. It's the only way you can buy Bitcoin is you have to connect it. When you first, for example, when you come into the Cash App, after you've connected your credit card and bank account, you still have to do a KYC process. So you have to show your, take a picture of your license and, the front and back, etc. You have to authorize the app to allow you to enable the deposits and withdrawals feature. And then it asks you a few questions, about what are you going to buy Bitcoin for? And it's just like, a few questions. And once you're done with that, they'll give you the option to load a picture of your ID, take a picture of your license, etc. And then you submit it, and it takes about a day for them to approve it usually. You can only you can find that if you were to go and to click on the home screen and the house screen and click Bitcoin and go through the steps to buy it, it would automatically prompt you to tell you that you need to follow the steps and do the KYC process.
Yes. So the fact that a lot of people already have Cash App, but this part, what we're
Right.
introduced into, we need to also be proactive of, to let them know we need to go through that process and verify.
Yes. Do you know, I was suggesting also there's a 3-minute video on YouTube that you can follow that shows you exactly how to find the setup for the KYC too. But yes, everyone should be doing this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else have any questions? Let's see.
Hello, thank you for having this. I was wondering where the recordings can be found.
Okay, so hi, how are you doing? I know that they are going to be put on a YouTube platform soon, but for now, they were in last week's Telegram and they're going to be uploaded into Telegram again. And they also are in the Facebook chat room as well. So you could go scroll back. Now, if you want, so like I said, today's recording will be posted tomorrow, and last week's was in there as well. But eventually we're going to have a YouTube site, and where all of the playlists of the videos and training videos will be there available.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have questions, or do you want me to just go back and look at something else, or?
I have a question.
Yes.
My name is Janine. Hi, thanks, Mr. David, for having this.
Hi.
So when you get your Bitcoin and you move it over to the GS Trade, then
Yeah.
you move it to GS Partners to get the 99?
Yes, you can. You can move it from GS Trade to GS Partners, or you can move it directly from Cash App.
Okay, so when we move it from Cash App, you go GS Trade first and then to GS Partners?
No, you don't have to. You can move directly from the Cash App directly to GS Trade or GS Partners.
Okay,
You know,
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. There's no steps you have to send it through there. No, it's just they're both GS Trade platform and the partners are both wallets, essentially. So you can send it directly to another wallet without having to go through them.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, anyone else have questions?
I want to say thank you because I missed last week. I missed the beginning of the last week. So that's why I had to come back this week to watch it again so that I could have the understanding. But you guys doing a great job, and we really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very happy that you were able to catch it earlier this time. But yeah, like the recordings are helpful. I mean, it's pretty easy. The steps, once you get familiar with these, you know what I've learned since I've been learning about crypto, and I'm very thankful for coming into this company to learn about this space, is most of these wallets and exchanges, they're all similar processes in order to buy cryptocurrency. So once you do one, you get familiarize yourself with another. So yeah, it's just it's a it's a little cumbersome in the beginning. So thank you.
Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
One
Carol.
question
Yes.
came to mind. Fees attached to these transactions?
Yes, there are fees. Yes, there is always a fee for sending coins and for buying coins. Yes. The fees on Cash App are not that bad as far as I feel that they're, in my opinion, they're a lot less than Coinbase. Each exchange or where you buy crypto and send crypto charges their own fees. Just like our GS Trade platform will charge fees to anyone trading or buying crypto, and they're going to be using that as gas. But yes, they're fair. The fees all vary based on the amount of how much you buy in Bitcoin and how much you're sending, for example.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure you have to say you're not a financial advisor, but I do have it occurred to me, when is it a taxable event when it comes to Bitcoin? Is it from Bitcoin to dollars?
Yes, I know. I'm not a financial advisor, but as far as I know, yes, when you cash out a certain amount, I don't know exactly what there is notifications that are sent. Yes. So, I don't know. I mean, that's why that's something we'd definitely have to ask our accountants. So, but yes, it's when you go to cash to your bank. Yes.
Excuse me, could you please show me the screen that you had up where you put it on what what is it?
GS Trade?
Yes, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Now sending, honey, or deposit, or sending from vice versa, sending to wallet?
Yeah, both.
Okay,
Sorry.
so okay, sure. So this is the what your dashboard on GS Trade platform will look like, or GS Partners, when you're sending Bitcoin to there from like Cash App to there. Okay, so the wallet address would be in this greened out area, and this would be the QR code scan. Now, as I said in my presentation, you can copy this wallet address and email it to yourself, and then you could paste it into Cash App to send it as well. And then depositing Bitcoin. Okay, depositing Bitcoin in Cash App from the GS Trade or your GS Partners, because we're all getting those commissions now, which is great. And so now this is what the withdrawal wallet on the GS Trade platform looks like. It's a drop down, and it's going to ask you to save a new wallet. So you hit that. You have to copy and paste this wallet address from Cash App into the this box here, and then it'll ask you to write the name for it. So you would just simply write Cash App, and then you would have to type in the amount of Bitcoin. Make sure that you always include the decimals and the zeros, exactly the amount you want to send to Cash App. If you want to send it all, then you could just put the total amount that's listed here. If you only want to send a portion of it, like, you know, in dollar amount, what I suggest you do is there's an app that I use. It's called there's a Bitcoin calculator. You can Google it, and it's by, what is this company? Bitcoin calculator by CoinDesk is the one I use. But if you just Google Bitcoin calculator, you can download a wallet. I mean, a calculator that you can use to write down the correct denomination of Bitcoin that you want in fiat currency.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I know I go a little bit too much into the coin, but these are little tips that will help you, you know, make life a little easier for these exchanges. Okay, anyone else have questions, or? Let's see.
I just want to clarify because I set up my account to buy Bitcoins a while ago. I just want to make sure about the verification process. If you set up your Cash App and you link it to your bank, right?
Yes.
Whether that's required or not, I don't know, because I just did it automatically.
Right.
It's
Well,
not
yeah.
required. Most people don't do that, and they still can get Cash App. Is that what I understand? Most people don't link, or not most, but
Hi,
some
David.
people.
Hi.
Ms. April wants us to get back to the main room, so we need to wrap it up. Okay?
All right. All right.
All right, I got to do each one. Okay.
All right, ma'am. I'm sorry. So
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
all right.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
you can ask me next week. You can ask me in Telegram, not a problem. Okay.
That's fine. Perfect.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, David.
Take care.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, David. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.